sword wields no strength unless the hand that wields it has courage. I must remember those words. Hey everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last time, we talked to the people in Orden Village to let them know that we're okay. We then came here to the Deep Woods, if I recall. This is called the Faron province. And we came across a golden wolf who apparently is a skeletal creature that taught us a new sword skill. It can happen. And then, but this time, we head into the temple to see if we can't find the thing that Midna is looking for. Let's go. Ooh, I didn't think we'd have a chance to test out our new sword skill so soon. Ooh, right the junk. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that happens, and you're definitely going to die in a puff of smoke. Dang, Link, you're mean. Then again, we haven't seen any female bokoblins. Welcome to the Forest Temple. I want to show something cool when we kill the Deku Babas now. But first, let's kill that bokoblin. Oh, right the chunk again! Dang, like you're evil. Yep, whenever facing a enemy that is powerful enough, Link will do that little sword twirly thing. It's awesome. I love the sword twirly thing. I think it's really, really cool. Hey, that monkey, that's the monkey that stole your lantern. Doesn't it look like she's beckoning you? Aren't you the popular one? I make her kind of sound like the Joker or something. Oh wait, no, that sounds more like Chucky. Midna's Chucky confirmed. Speaking of Chucky, have you guys seen the trailer? How do you guys like the what you see from the new Chucky movie so far, the reboot one? I think it looks pretty good. I'm not exactly happy with the way the doll looks, but, you know, I think the movie looks like it could be alright. You know, it's like, I'm someone who hasn't been scared of Chucky even since the first movie. Like, the idea of a doll coming to life is always kind of creepy in and of itself, but Chucky as, like, a scary entity has never been all that scary to me. You know, like, the reason why Child's Play is Chucky and Child's Play are my favorite franchises is, by the way, this is a new enemy, this is a Skulltula. The reason why it's my favorite franchise isn't because, oh, it's scary, it's because I love Chucky's personality. And it's for that reason that I think that, arguably, if you just love his personality, Seed of Chucky is the best one. Arguably, because, like, if you just love his personality, you get Chucky personality throughout pretty much the whole movie. You open this chest and you get 20 rupees. You know? I'm not saying that Seed of Chucky is the best one. I'm saying it arguably is if you just watch the movies for Chucky personality. You know. Personally, I think the First One or Curse. First One, Child's Play 2, or Curse of Chucky are the best ones. Bride of Chucky is also really good. I love all the movies, honestly. Here we got a map, which, if I can bring it up here, shows the layout of the thing. You know, I can zoom in, and for some reason in the HD version you have to use the touchpad if you are using the gamepad to play, but yeah, it's kind of dumb. Oh, what's going on? Has there been a monkey fight? Oh no. Now, we can't get any further. We might as well go back. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like she wants to take you somewhere. So maybe you should follow her. Gee, Midna, I never would have thought of that. I really do like Midna, honestly. It's just, you know, some of the stuff that she says is basically just like typical Zelda companion bullcrap. You know, it's kind of just like, yeah, no duh. And I get it, that's Nintendo's thing. It's like, I don't get mad at Navi or Fi or whatever, but, you know, that isn't to say that them doing that isn't annoying. Ooh. Another pot. And it's rumbling with something. Maybe it's got candy. Phew. Out at last. Gracious. Once I got in there, I couldn't squeeze back out. You were a big help. Thanks. I've been looking for something in here. You see. Gracious, yes. You must need something here too. Shall we try looking together for a while, fellow adventurer? I can even warp you out of here if you want to leave. You'll be able to come back to the same room at any time you want. I can be quite helpful, you see. So don't think of me as a burden. Now, let's get started. You met Akuko? If you call her in a dungeon, she will let you out and allow you to return when you want? Set her and use her with the assigned buttons. It's hard to notice here, but Link has this really weird expression on his face. Here is a better view of what his face is doing right now. But yeah, I love when the Zelda franchise does stuff with the whole da-da-da-da. It's really funny. In fact, there are multiple points in the Zelda series where it's sort of implied that Link just does that for no reason. Like, or that everybody does it. Like, apparently telekinetic powers are something that every resident of Hyrule has. And that Skulltula is an idiot. Wait a second. I see a hole. And where there is a hole, there must be goodies. I'll take that out of context. This is a stamp for the Hylian letter A. Check out your stamps on the collection screen. Okay, so this is something that I have been meaning to talk about for quite some time. This is the collectible that we will not be getting all of. The reason why is because they are for Miiverse, and if you are not aware, Miiverse is not something that is around anymore. I will do my best to get as many as I can, and I will have a bonus episode showing where the remaining ones are. But primarily, I'm not going to concern myself with them, alright? I'm going to try to get every chest in a dungeon, and quite a few of these are inside dungeon chests, in place of where the originals were rupees. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that particular chest that had that stamp was a chest that had a 10 rupee in it. You know, this game just showers you with rupees, so I'm glad that they just kind of took out the ones that just had rupees and replaced them with stuff that could actually be kind of useful if you want it. Wow, old bridge. Ooh. I'll knock you down! Yeah, these guys really are a joke. They die in 2 hits. It's like, yeah, hero mode is kind of difficult, like if you are bad at fighting in this game, but most of the enemies in this game are a joke. You know, it's like even if they can do double damage to you, it's not like they'll get a chance to hit you. Most of the damage I've taken up till now has just been me just being stupid. Like, when I was fighting those, Twilight beasts. Like, I was trying to get all 3 of them at once just to show something, which, you can hit all of them at once. In that particular instance, it won't do a thing, because it's trying to teach you, hey, if you leave one alive, it's just gonna bring the others back. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, you can play, even if you play well, the game isn't going to let you play well because we gotta teach you about how game mechanics work. You know, that whole thing. But here we have a new enemy, the Serpent Baba. You can chop their necks and they will still be after you. Don't jump attack them because that is a guaranteed bite if you do. I will be doing that sword twirly thing a lot, so get used to saying it! And that is a pea-hat? Or, no, not a pea-hat, that is a like-like. I don't think pea-hats are actually in this game. They might be. There are a few enemies that I don't readily know the names of. Anyway, let's go up here. Well, looks like we're gonna have to save a few monkeys. Yeah, I don't think Link's scrawny butt head ramming into that thing would have knocked that big heavy chest down, but whatever, we get a small key out of the deal. Let's light our way. Very nice. I don't know if backflipping on these will actually make it go fast. No. There are some steps in the Zelda series that are that you can make go faster if you backflip onto them. For example, that those steps in the in Dodongo's cavern in Ocarina of Time, when you bomb that big pillar down and it forms steps. If you backflip as Young Link up those, you will go faster. But yeah, I didn't know if that worked for there. Come on, Link. What the heck? Why isn't it not working right? This worked fine the other day when I tried to record this episode. There we go. Christ. It's not even that I'm mad, it's just that, you know, like I just said, I recorded this episode the other day, but some technical complications came up, and so I had to record the entire series up till episode 10 all over again. And that's, you know, it's one of my favorite games, so it's like I'm not exactly like mad that I get to play more Twilight Princess, but it's kind of just like, I don't know, whenever I'm doing a Let's Play and then stuff goes wrong, it just kind of puts me in a bad mood, you know? Let's kill that one down there so we can get that chest down there. Very, very good. The power of monkey compels you. Ooh, key. Hey. If I remember correctly, this is a Diababa, or maybe this is I don't remember what the name of this one is. Maybe it's a Biobaba or something. Just stay near the edge of the circle and slash and spin attack it when it tries to lunge after you. These things, they do some pretty major damage for this point in the game, but you know, that's only if they can hit you. They're really not a problem. That is one thing I don't like about Twilight Princess, is that the enemies are pathetic. I mean, there's a handful of them that actually do give me somewhat trouble, but it's more about the way that they place them rather than the enemy design themselves. Because it's just like, when there's one of that particular enemy, they're not that bad, but when they start putting like 2 or 3 of them, or even 4 of them, in the same room, then that's when they become trouble, you know? Just like most Zelda games, if you roll, you can move a bit faster. I don't like using it all the time because it looks stupid. And we can get this treasure chest here, which gives us another piece of heart. 3 more and we'll have another heart container. Alright, so I think that'll do it for this episode. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Link is just gyrating his head. we will take these 4 monkeys and see what exactly we are supposed to do with them. See you guys then. What do you want, a cookie?